So this is G10 at KCIS. This is Writing and Grammar, and we're starting our final presentations. At this point, the students have their outlines done, and they're sharing their ideas with us so they can receive some feedback. And up today, we have Jessica from G10, right? Let's give her a round of applause. All right, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so Sungjin, take it away.
Hi, my name is Ilsan, and today I'm gonna talk about my grammar outline. So, first, for introduction paragraph, there are full background information about the topic and thesis statement. So, my hooks are no pain, no gain, which is really famous in Western culture, and 무한불서, which means nothing can be accomplished without sweating, and this is a famous proverb in Eastern. Yeah, and my background information about the topic is there are a few people in our society who argue for radical reforms that say technological development is the most important and the first priority rather than worrying about the side effects that will follow. And my thesis statement is improvement or progress usually involves drawback or problem of some kind. So this is my introduction paragraph. And next, for body one, topic sentence is human development has some problems. So first, 과유불급, which means that going too far is the same as not going far enough. For 과유불급, there are some examples like side effects of plastic surgery, and it contains plastic surgery addiction, and numerous cosmetic procedures pose multiple serious health threats to the body, like excessive scar tissues, body clots, infections, something like that. And Peter Joseph B. Burns, Michael Jackson, and 선풍기 아줌마 in 세상에 이런 일이 are some examples of plastic surgery addicts, and extreme diet which cause anorexia nervosa and exercise addiction is also examples of side effects of 과유불급. And the second is humans grow up mentally by special opportunities. So Bill Gates and James Dyson, J.K. Rowling, Abraham Lincoln are the examples of this thesis. And next, body two, the topic sentence is there are lots of problems with technological advancement. So for societal and environment issues, the development of traffic causes noise and pollution, and indiscriminate logging causes desertification, and a nuclear power plant causes safety problem which contains radioactivity. And for ethical issues, the development of communication cause reducing of human rights protection, and smartphone cause smartphone addiction, and dynamite cause a lot of wars, and sleeping pill people use it for suicide tool, and 3D printer can make dangerous equipment easily, like guns or something like that, and gene manipulation is ethical, one of the examples of ethical issues. And for body three, the topic sentence is there are many drawbacks with societal improvement. So for industrial revolution, it causes a shortage of jobs, and some environmental issues like butterflies around the plant were black, but even the origin butterfly is not a black color. So it means Industrial Revolution destroyed the it destroys the ecosystem, and the disappearance of human dignity and society desolation is caused by Industrial Revolution. And for information age, it caused privacy infringement, and because of the globalization, there are more trade, and it caused labor exploitation, and refugee acceptance caused an increase in crime by refugees. So this is my conclusion paragraphs. First, I should sum up main points and 3 reasons. So based on human, technological, and social development, sacrifice and defect are inevitable to progress. So this is my main points. And second, I should restate my thesis. So improvement or progress usually involve drawback or problem of some kind as my thesis. And last comments or call to action. Encourage the reader to agree with you and take your side on the issue is progress is not always a good thing, so you must think of the side effects they may follow and be careful because too much progress leads to problems. So this is the end, but actually I have some problems with body 1 in here. Body 1. Did you guys know that Michael Jackson had plastic surgery addiction?
Yeah.
But I thought like that, but when I searched about this, some people said he had it, but other people said he didn't have it. But he did plastic surgery, but he was not a plastic surgery addict. But his mother said that he had plastic surgery, so the information is not accurate. So I'm a little confused about it. So, but Michael Jackson is really famous singer, so I want to use his as an example of this, because if I use his as an example, then it will probably helpful to support my thesis. So I want to use him as an example, but the information is not clear, so I don't know what should I do. Yeah.
So, does everyone understand what's going on? Yeah, Sungjin is asking, well, there seems to be conflicting information, first of all, regarding Michael Jackson. So some people are saying he had plastic surgery addiction, but on the other hand, some people are saying, nope, these are just accusations. So Sungjin is sort of conflicted in terms of, what am I supposed to do with this information? How do I present it? And can I present this information? Does anyone have ideas? Yes, Sujay.
I mean, if the information is not valid, I don't think you should use it because it's
Mhm.
it's not a fact. It may be an accusation.
Mhm.
So maybe you should do more research on Michael Jackson and his addiction on
Mhm.
plastic surgeries.
So there's one suggestion here where it's like, all right, maybe we can do more research, okay? And if it's not valid, don't use it.
Same, sorry. Just saying. I had the same thought with Ujay, like
Mhm.
if it's not specific, like if it's not a real fact, we can have like confused thoughts about Michael Jackson. So like Ujay said, if she cannot find the real fact about Michael Jackson's addiction to plastic surgery,
Mhm.
she should like really not use it because she also has other
Mhm.
things to use in the essay. So I think that's the best way to do it.
Okay, so those are very safe ways of doing it. All right, Sungjin. Now, regarding Michael Jackson, one way of getting around this is putting it hypothetically, right? What it means is that we don't know for sure. So what we can do is for someone like Michael Jackson, who's this incredible pop figure that almost everyone, and right now I didn't know he was that popular, but during my day, everyone, including my parents who knew nothing about American culture, even knew Michael Jackson. They listened to his songs, right? And all the scandals and allegations going around, they knew about it. So one way of getting around this, you don't need to cite a source if you do it this way. Make it very broad and general and say that, for example, one of the greatest controversies going around Michael Jackson, the singer, is whether he had, right, plastic surgery addiction or not. It's unclear. It still remains, right, up in the air whether this is true or not. But if this was true, right, this would be a good example. We can do it that way as well too. So with someone like a pop figure, it's going to be very difficult to find valid sources. But another great source of controversy for Michael Jackson, for example, in terms of valid sources right now, is all the allegations of what? Sexual misconduct, right? And sexual molestation. There's documentaries coming out recently where they interview children who claim that they were abused by Michael Jackson. Finding Neverland is the 2-part documentary. I think it came out on Netflix or something, right? So those types of things where they're controversial, you don't need to cite them necessarily in depth, and you can let it remain a controversy, but you can use it as an hypothetical in this case. Does that sound good? All right, finishing up. Let's comment on, first of all, I think a lot of people are going to be intimidated now because you did a great job. You had some great supporting arguments, reasons, and things were well organized. One suggestion, that first reason you put human development. I would recommend that you change it to personal development, because societal development is also human as well too. That's your third reason. Economic development is also human as well too, but you can say personal to make it at an individual level, or you can even call it individual development. Good? All right, let's give Sungjin a round of applause. All right, great job.